Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do my makeup just a little bit. I kind of wanted to dive back into my LYS Beauty products just to see how well they play with my favorite everyday products. So yeah, so I am going to moisturize with the Fenty Fat Water here. I really love this. It's also kind of has like a tacky base, so if I wanted to use this as a primer, it might work. I just never tried that, but I am going to use this just to moisturize. Definitely needs to moisturize my lips, so I will use my LYS Lip Oil, kind of like a lip gloss. I really love this. I like to use it at night, even though it don't last because I'm a lip licker. But I'll just put it on for now, and I'll probably wipe it off later before I put on my lipstick. And for primer, last time I used the foundation, I used my Fenty primer, but I want to go in with my Glowy Makeup Serum by Laneige. This is my most favorite how many times can I say that, but my most favorite primer. So I am curious to see how the foundation will work with it, and I am almost out of it, so this is most definitely a product that I will be repurchasing. Almost out of it. I think I'm out of it. Hold on now. Come on now. Don't do this to me, Laneige. The only thing I don't like about the dropper, because there probably is product down there in the corner that I can get, but the dropper probably isn't long enough to reach the bottom, so I don't like that. Oh, come on now. So I will mix in my Fenty hydrating primer. This is the Silk one, same one I used last time I used the foundation. I'm so upset about that primer. I did not know it was empty. And I don't know if I should go ahead and do my eyes first or my foundation. I'll do my foundation first, and then I'll do my eyes, and then I'll do concealer and everything else. So I'm going to be using the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. Have used this in a previous video. If you have not seen it, I'll go ahead and link it right up here for you, but it is the video right before this one. So I also am in the shade TN6. So let me tell y'all a little bit about this foundation. It worked great with the mask. And you know what? That's all I need, and I believe that can cover my whole face. I'm gonna take it and spread it around, but I used this foundation and wore it with the mask, and it didn't transfer much. I believe if you set it down with a good powder, and I did, maybe just a little bit, not too much, but y'all, it lasted all day. I even worked out with this foundation on, and it stayed, and the blush stayed. So I was really super impressed, and I've actually been using this foundation, only this foundation, since I purchased it. So if you are into like the natural makeup, glowy hydrated skin, this foundation is for you. And then as you can see, it didn't give me too much coverage because of this sponge. And the sponge I use, which I'm really not too fond of, is this I believe is Shop Miss A AOA Studio Pawpaw Wonder Blender sponge. I don't think I really like this sponge. I used it one other time other than today, and like it stains so bad, and like no matter how much I try to clean it, like the makeup just won't come out of it. But since the sponge soaked it all up, I'm gonna put just one more little layer of the foundation. Put a little bit on my chin. I think I'll just go ahead and blend it out with a brush, just because I do want a little bit of coverage. I'm not a full coverage person. I love light to medium coverage, but I do have some minor breakouts, and it's not from the foundation. These are breakouts that like I get, especially, you know, when my lady time of the month comes. So, you know, that did give me a lot more coverage. So I'm gonna just go in with this sponge and blend it out more, because I think with the brush, I feel like this foundation kind of sits on top of my skin just a little bit, and I like to use the sponge just to kind of make sure it's pushed in, you know. So as you can see, it didn't totally cover up everything, but it does leave your skin really, really glowy. But it does settle down a little bit when you get to powder. So I'm going to set my eyelids with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is just the original one. So I already filled in my brows, and I used a pencil that I also got from Shop Miss A. It's like $1. It's an okay pencil, but it's not something that I'm going to continue to buy, but I just wanted to try it out. Just trying to, you know, minimize my makeup costs these days. And to set my brows, I did use this Luxury Edge Control by Anastasia. This is her new Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax, y'all. This is totally edge control, like a hyped up edge control. And if you use too much, you know how you used to get that white stuff from, you put too much gel, like when we used to use that brown gel a long time ago, and you put too much and you get that white flakes on your on the, like your edges and on your hair. Your brows look like that if you use too much of that on your brows. So you only need like a tiny bit. And I don't think that this is something that I will repurchase, just because I just don't like the way that it does. But I mean, I'm gonna use it up. And I didn't clean my brows up or anything like that, because I kind of just wanted them to look kind of fluffy. And I don't know if that's fluffy, but I mean, I usually do have a more defined brow, but I'll just leave it like that. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Biba palette. I'm just going for my everyday regular, I don't want to blind you with a mirror, but my everyday makeup, nothing special, you know, nothing special. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Pasha, and I'm just gonna work that shade right on my outer V, and then I'll kind of bring it and blend it out in my crease, but nothing special. Probably only using like 2 shades, and that's it. So I'll do one eye, and then I'll do one eye off camera. So have y'all seen that leaked photo or any of the videos on the leaked palette of Natasha Denona, like the new one that's coming out? It's called the Circle, not Circle, like Circa Loco or something like that. Not Circle, y'all know I can't talk. But anyway, it's like a colorful palette, and I've seen like some different shades of like blue and teal. I'm not gonna buy that. If you thinking I was about to say I was gonna buy it, no, I'm not interested, because y'all know I'm not a color person, and me me buying a colorful palette is totally wasting money, because I'm not gonna use it. But I don't know, I don't really like it. I think it looks crazy. But if you have seen it and you are interested in it, let me know down below if it's something that you will purchase whenever it drops. I mean, I'm not, so you know, don't look for it. Taking the same brush and just using the shade Tusk, and I hope this is Tusk. I did take the pans out to clean my palette before, and I didn't look at it to see if I put the shades back in the right place, but I believe that that's Tusk. And that's pretty much it. 2 shades and a metallic, and I'm going to go in with the shade Rustic, which you can tell this is my most used metallic in this palette. And the brush I'm using to put this on is from Shop Miss A. It's the AOA Studio E113. It has like a super big flat head, and it puts shimmers and metallics on really good. I'm just gonna go right in with Pasha, just a little tiny bit, just to blend that part. And that's it, y'all. This is my basic eyeshadow look. That's all I got today. That's it. So I'm gonna do the other one real quick, and I'll be right back. Not wearing any lashes today, but I did go ahead and just apply some mascara. So Essence Lash Princess, if you watch my channel, you know this is my jam, my favorite drugstore mascara. Only $5, y'all. It is so good, and some people don't like it. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But it's a great mascara. So for concealer, I'm going to use my Fenty, is there a name? Yeah, Pro Filter. I should know that. My Fenty Pro Filter Concealer. And I do have it in the shade 330. I think I will just go ahead and let it sit for just a second while I bronze my face. I'm using my Huda Beauty Tantour. This one is in the shade medium. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a bronzer balm. So this is like one of my favorite products. And the brush I'm using is by Sonia Kashuk. I don't know exactly the name of it. You get it at Target, but I think it's like a blush brush. But I mean, of course, you don't have to use your brushes for what they say. You can use them for whatever you want. I will blend that out some more after I blend out my concealer. And I'm just going to use that same Pawpaw sponge. And I don't know why, because I don't like it. I think this concealer dries too fast. Probably should not have let it sit. That's okay. That concealer does feel like a little bit tight under my eyes, and it's not totally blended out, but I'll get closer with another brush. I think I'm gonna put my Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer by Too Faced on top of it, and I have it in the shade Cookie. And you can totally tell my under eyes has way more coverage than the rest of my face, but that is okay. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna go in with my LYS translucent setting powder, Triple Fix translucent setting powder in Brilliance, which is the shade Banana. So this powder is really good. It smooths your skin so good underneath, you know, your eyes. Because it's really the only place that I use it. It's kind of like in my T-zone area. But it's a great powder. And it looks so good. And so ever since I used this powder, I've been totally hooked on this powder and the foundation. So those have been my two, oh, and the blush. Those have been my favorite products from the brand. I like the bronzer too, but I do have other bronzers that I favor more than that one. But yeah, these products are really good. So if you haven't tried them, you need to get on it. I do know that Sephora is sold out a lot of her products, but she did say that Sephora will have more stock very soon in the near future, but you can always purchase them on her website as well. See, that powder is so pretty. So to set the rest of my face, I think I just want to go in with mine. I'm making all kind of noise. My OG, my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder, and I have it in the shade Bronze 35. So before I finish the rest of my face, I'll go ahead and just put some shadow on my bottom lash line, and I think I just want to use, I guess I'll just use Pasha again, the same shade that I used on my lid. I will add some bottom lash mascara, but I'll just do that once I complete the rest of my face. For bronzer, I know I did use that cream Tantour product, but I still like to go ahead and add just a little bit more bronzer on top, and I'll use my Charlotte Tilbury, and this is how it looks. I have been using the crap out of it, so it looks really bad, but I have it in the shade 3, which is tan, and then I'm just going to put that on top. So I do want to add some blush, and I was thinking of using my LYS blush because I have just been using it non-stop. I do have it in the shade Confident, which is like a pink cinnamon. The description of it isn't on here, but I think that's what it is. But I think I just kind of want to throw it back. Let me see if I have anything in here that matches. what I have going on. Anyway, this is my Sephora Pro Face Palette. This palette costs too much money not to use it, so I do own this one. This is the dark palette. I also have the medium palette. I think I just want to use this today. So let me find a brush. I think I just want to use like this bronzy shade, since I have kind of like a bronze eye going on, and then I'm just gonna tap it in this shade called Red Carpet, which it looks kind of orange. I'm probably gonna regret it, but we'll see. Is it picking up? Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. I will probably add some more blush after I set my face, because I feel like my blush just disappears and I don't like that. Oh, that looks really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face really quick. I'm gonna use my Milani Make It Last setting spray, one of the best setting sprays you can find in the drugstore. And then they usually don't come in this big bottle. This is a jumbo bottle that I found at Walmart. Will last you forever, but they usually come in a bottle that's probably half this size. But yeah, whew. And it doesn't take that much. It really helps your makeup to last, and I really love the way that that stuff smells. So I'm going to use my same Essence Lash Princess on my bottom lashes. I probably should have primed my bottom lashes so they can look a little more voluptuous, or have a little more volume, but this will work. I'm just adding a little bit more to my top. Let me stop before I get mascara all over my eyes and I'm gonna be upset. So for my lips, I'm gonna just wipe the LYS product off with a paper towel. I think I'm gonna do something really basic. I'm gonna take my ColourPop BFF liner, which I need a new one. I don't use it that often, but look at it. It looks terrible. Just look at that. Like, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna use that, and I think I want to use a matte, not a matte, yeah, a matte MAC lipstick. I have the shade Taupe sitting right here, so I'm going to use that, and I think I'll just top it with my Pat McGrath gloss in the shade Flesh Fantasy. So I'll put this on top. So I don't know why it feels like I'm missing something. Like, what's missing? Okay, I figured out what it is. Yes, I wanted to use my Becca highlighter in this palette, because isn't it sad that Becca is leaving us? Oh my god. But you know, I'm not gonna comment on that. But anyway, this Becca has some really awesome highlighting products, and this is one of my favorite highlighting products. It's in this little palette, and I have used this palette on my channel many times before, but I wanted to highlight today, so that is what I'm missing. So good. So I am going to miss Becca, but you know, okay. Now I look how I want it to look. So guys, that will be it for this video. If you like videos like this, make sure you go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel on your way out. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.